Spot World is Sab. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this All-Star weekend, the All-Star game. I have a couple things in my mind and I'd like to talk about it with you guys. That being said, let's get into these highlights. Yes, sir. We get the East with the first possession. Giannis to Tatum. Tatum from the corner, letting it fly. That's how it kicks off for the East en route to them scoring over 200 points. And that's my first question and the first thing I want to talk about. Do you guys feel like seeing 200 points scored is fun? Do you feel like that was exciting? Because I just don't know how I feel about that. I really don't. And we got Hallie here doing the thing. Make sure you watch the video. I'm uploading it today. So make sure if you're here, you go to that video where I talk about how Halliburton should have won the MVP. Because we're going to look at these plays in that video. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. He got hot, and I think he really deserved it over Dame, personally. But you can hear my further thoughts on that in that video. Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about the 200 points thing. Even Adam Silver, when he was presenting the trophy, he's like, well, you guys scored the most points. He didn't even sound happy. He didn't even sound happy about it. And as we look at all these plays, not an ounce of defense. And I mean, this is typical All-Star. Like, letting the alleys happen. Like, I think in this video, we should just analyze the defense being played. Oh, this is a nice little angle right here. Whoa, we never get that angle. That was nice. That was dope. Running and dunking and LeBron. We needed one of those. You love that. You love that out of LeBron. Dame? Huh. With the splash. Like, okay, I don't want to downplay Dame. And congrats to him for winning the three-point tourney as well. Three-point challenge, back-to-back years. Even though Steph didn't compete. So, hey, Steph won against, I don't remember her name, but Steph won against that woman, and he won. He clutched it out. That was actually pretty exciting. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I thought that little head-to-head three-point challenge was exciting. Because she was shooting. She was draining crazy. That had me like, whoa. That had me excited. And then with Steph, it was basically up to his last rack. And I think he might have missed like the first or second ball on his last rack. And I'm like, yo, he better hit. I think he missed the first one, then he made the second. And once he made the second, I'm like, all right, he saw it go through the hoop. It's over. And he knocked it down and clutched it out. Also, I would like to know what your guys' favorite event was. Dunk contest, how we feeling about the dunk contest? I mean, I really feel like Matt McClung is energetic, electric. I loved his dunks. It wasn't as crazy as last year because it just wasn't. It didn't have that same fresh feeling. But Matt McClung, he definitely was balling. He definitely was dunking how he's supposed to. And I think he got cheated on some of his scores, honestly. Also, my boy Haka is dunked over Shaq. And Jaylen Brown dunked over Kai Cenat sitting. And he got a higher score for that. Which is like, huh? How? I also feel like they were being cheap on some McClung ratings as well. But all in all, it was, I want to say it was decent, but I mean, it was okay. Okay? Woo! Bounce pass to LeBron. Yo, man, if I was in the All-Star game, I would just make sure I get my alley to LeBron. I need an alley to one of the GOATs of this game within my career, especially if I'm an All-Star. That would be my number one goal. Yo, KD getting nutmegged by Trey. That was crazy. When it comes to the skills challenge too, shout out to the Indiana team for holding it down. I'm always kind of rooting for the home team because it's better for the fans. Like I want, and it's the most hype. Ooh, sheesh, Towns right there. But yeah, I'm rooting for the hometown. all in all, though, like, it wasn't that interesting. I do think people have been floating around the idea of the one-on-one tournament. I think that should be a thing. I think that would actually be gas. Because I feel like one-on-ones inherently have competition embedded in them. You never want to lose a one-on-one. Woo! And it would be dope to see who the best one-on-one baller is in the league. Jaylen Brown was putting up some points in this game. KD landed fly. But we all chilling, man. Everyone's chilling. Even though we had, like, the first half. Look at the score right now in the third. Luka getting up, slamming. We love to see that. But, woo! Bro, these moments were funny, though. There were some funny moments in the game. This was insane. Everyone just froze in their tracks. Like, did he just do that? And did he just make it? Everyone literally froze in their tracks. Yo, ooh, Tatum won a nice little slam right there. Power slam right there. So, one thing that has me feeling some type of way about the game is that the younger players aren't bringing the intensity. And the younger players are who's going to set the tone. So if the young guys come out just want to have fun and make it a real break, it's like, dude, these games aren't going to be that exciting. They're just not. We want to see competition. But I heard guys like SGA and Edwards saying like, yo, it was fun, we have fun, but it's not really competitive. And that's not what you want to hear from the guys that Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Steph Curry are calling the future of the league. But also, we got to put some responsibility on the vets as well, who have played in this game when it's been a little more competitive. Like a LeBron, like a KD. If the oldest guys on the East were Giannis and Dame, I think. They've been in multiple All-Star games. Oh, and there we go. Towns, I'm about to talk about Towns real quick. LeBron, KD, and Steph are the oldest guys in the West. If they all collectively were in their locker rooms like, yo, let's get this win. Let's go hard. We got to win for our conference. It would have been a whole different game. So maybe it does start with them. You know? Maybe they could have put some fuel in the young guys. Because now they probably just were like, yo, we just out here having fun. We just chilling. And LeBron had to deal with the ankle injury, but still, it just trickles down. And talking about Catman, no one's even excited in the crowd. Talking about Catman, shout out to him for scoring 50, but this is the wackest 50 bomb ever. And I'm putting this video in the 50 bomb. I'm putting this video in the 50 bomb playlist, even though I'm not really talking about it that much. And in the title, I'll probably put like, Cat 50 bomb. Whoa, that dunk was crazy though. But I mean, like, there's not much for me to say. It's the All-Star game where no defense is being played. Still gonna put it in that playlist, and he did shoot like 60%. Woo! He did have some nice dunks. I appreciate him because he did come out and he was Showtime. But all in all, it's like, and there we go, 200 point. Like, not even exciting that they scored 203. That's the thing about it. It's like, yo, the arena should be screaming that they hit 200 and broke that record. But it's like, nobody even cares. And that's a testament to the game just needing to find a way to be improved. We got Dame. Is this how he won the MVP? Was this second half-court shot what solidified it? Hallie should have won it, man. Jokic being funny. That's one of the best players in the league. Isn't that crazy? I mean, I can't dunk, so hey, I wanted to do best dunks from the game, but they wasn't letting that fly. But just scanning the box real quick. LeBron with 8. He had to let that ankle heal, so he only played 13 minutes. KD with 18. I don't even think anyone had a double-double. Jokic with 13, 9 assists, 4 rebounds. Luka with 777, lucky number. Magic Luka. SGA with a 31 piece, leading the West. I like that out of him. 1 with 16 from the floor, 7 to 10 from 3. Like, woo! Steph with 16. He wasn't really on from 3, 4, 13, but hey, man, he did have 8 assists. Devin Booker with 7 assists, 15 points. Paul George with 13. Cat all the way at the bottom with his 50 bomb, 8 rebounds as well. Like, yeah, 23 and 35 from the floor, 65%, 4 13 from 3. Okay, nice. 55% from the floor from the West, 35 from the 3, and they did make 1 free throw. The East shooting 56%, 43 from 3, led by Damian Lillard, 39 points, man. 14 to 26 from the floor, 11 to 23 from the 3. He just took the most threes and he made the most threes, so like, hey. But 2 of them were half-court shots, so I do respect that. Halliburton, who I think should have been the MVP, 32 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 11 to 15 from the floor, 10 to 14 from the 3. Like, come on, we gotta respect that. I think this guy's gonna win a 3-point shootout, maybe 2. Jaylen Brown, runner-up of the dunk contest, 36 points out of him, man. 15 and 23 from the floor, 65%. Giannis had 23. I thought he was gonna have like 30. He always goes hard, but he was doing the thing. 11 to 16. Jason Tatum putting in 20. Shout out to Bam Bam, throwing it off, and Jokic is back and then draining 3. That's the only shot he made, but it was swaggy. Tyrese Maxey with 10. Brunson with 12. Shout out to Brunson, baby. I want to see more out of you in the future, though. Scotty Barnes with 16. I could see Scotty Barnes winning one of these one day for real. Trey with 5. Even though I thought Trey would have popped out a little more, you know, being a reserve, being a, what do you call it? A sub, basically. 7 assists for him, too. Donovan Mitchell with 9. Paolo with 6. Let me know what you guys thought about the All-Star game in the comments. All-Star weekend, everything. I want to know your thoughts. Leave a like if you're here. Sub if you're new.